I look at whether the stock is pregnant. Does it have an earnings announcement coming up? And then a lot of times when I pick a stock that I want to generate income from, I like stocks where I can just have a long-term relationship with the stock. I don't really like jumping around a whole lot. I just have certain stocks and I just keep making money from the same stocks. Douglas, what condition would be good to sell deep in the money calls, and how could I benefit from that? Okay, so what does that mean to sell a deep in the money call? Selling a deep in the money call pretty much means that you're selling a call option where the strike price is much lower than the current price. So you basically have sold someone the right to buy your stock at a price that's lower than the price right now. Why in the heck would you do that? Well, because you get more cash for that, right? So here, if you go back and you look at this particular example with Apple, I could sell, if I'm a seller, let's do sell to open. If I own this stock and I'm selling options on the stock, typically the only way I can sell an option on the stock, a call option, is if I have the stock. If I sell a put option, I have to have cash because what I'm doing is I'm selling guarantees. If I sell a call, I'm selling you the right to buy the stock from me, which means I typically have to own it. They call that a covered call. If I don't own it, they call that a naked call. That reminds me of scammy concert promoters, right? Scammy concert promoters will go to you, they'll go to one venue and say, I have Janet Jackson available if you want to purchase her services. And so they say, yeah, I want Janet, and they give you the money, and then they go out and they try to go acquire Janet after they've gotten the money to bring her in, and that can turn out really bad because Janet may not want to do it, or Janet may charge a price that's incredibly high. So typically, what you're supposed to do is you make sure that you cleared it with Janet, and then you can go sell her services. So ultimately, a naked call option is when you're giving someone the right to buy stock from you and you don't own it, which means that if that option kicks in and they need to get their stock, you got to go out and buy it. And if the price has gone up a lot, you can lose a lot of money that way. So naked call options are among the riskiest investments you can make. And in fact, they're so bad I don't even talk about it much because I would never do one. And so if you do a put though, you're selling the guarantee that someone can sell their stock to you, which means you're saying I will buy it from you. I'll be the buyer of last resort, which means that to guarantee that you can buy something, you got to have cash in your account and you have to have collateral to show that you can fulfill your obligation. So that would be, you can almost call that like a covered put, even though it's not actually they call it a cash secured put, but another way to call it, you can really call it a covered put because you're covered. You got the money to fulfill your expectation. You cannot sell a put if it's not secured by cash in your account. So here, if I want to make money, let's say I really, really need cash on my Apple stock, I own these shares and I want to figure out a way to make money. So let's say I sell an April 17, 2026 call option and I pick a strike price of 170. Well, you look, I'm getting $65 a share now. So that 11,000 before turns into 65,000. I can get a lot of money. Why would I do that? Well, one, maybe I need a lot of cash, and and my plan might be to buy that back. Right? If I sell something, I can reverse it by just buying what I sold. I can, or if I sell it first, I can sorry, if I buy it first, I can sell what I bought, right? So the buy and the sell negate each other. So that's one possibility. I need cash now.